We'll talk about the NBA 2K26 MyTeam news, and there are big news in this post. Watch the Twitch stream of NBA 2K26 where Evan and Stax talked about the news, and this was the very first announcement they had to make. Let me run that video again. I knew this was coming. I kind of knew this was coming. NBA 2K26 MyTeam will add WNBA players to the mode. And this is a big L, and I want to tell you why it's a big L for NBA 2K26 and especially for the community, especially the ones who play a lot, who pay to get some packs and other stuff. And it's not against women's sports, it's not against women, it's not against equality. I'm all for that, and I like that they implemented the W as its own mode into NBA 2K24 or NBA 2K25. I'm not really sure what the first year was, but for my team, especially for my team, this decision is, first of all, it's trash, because nobody who takes this game mode and winning in this game mode just a little bit serious will play with these players, because they are too small. They said in the stream, I think they said something like the attributes will be adapted, and of course when a good shooter is a good shooter, they've got a 90 rating or something like that. Height doesn't matter here, right? But when it's about dunking or defense, of course there are differences between men and women. When you talk about strength, they want to adapt that everybody's on the same level, and there are no disadvantages when you play with WNBA players. But there's one thing that you can't change, and that is height. And when we talk about NBA 2K MyTeam competitive, it is all about animations, height. It's about animations and height, because when players have the same or nearly the same attributes, what's the difference? Height and animations. So badges will be a factor, but I didn't really get what their concept behind badges will be, because they added a new coach tool, which I will talk about in another video. But I didn't talk about new badges or badges in general about the MyTeam players. But the WNBA players will be trash for the community, especially for the grinding and reward grinding and pack buying community, because I am afraid that the WNBA players will be pack fillers. And when you know pack odds from the previous years, and when you know the pack luck that we had, especially me, I feel like I didn't have any pack luck this year. My best pull was an 100 overall MJ, and then I pulled, of course, Zach Edey, but that was a reward card late in the year. So I really pulled like one very good card for money, and I feel like the WNBA players will make the pack odds even lower, because an Angel Reese can be a Galaxy Opal card. And when an Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark or whoever, I don't even know the players, to be honest, is in packs as a high tier card, they take the spot of other high tier cards that could be male cards. And even in the lower tiers, you get gold players, you get emerald players, you get sapphire players, more and more players. For 2K, that's more and more promos that you can drop without having people being released too often. Like in the last few years, we had like 10 Shaq cards, 15 Luka cards, 20 LeBron cards, and now you can maybe slow down here, but you will be overpacing by implementing the WNBA players in this mode. And I don't like that change. It will be very, very frustrating when you complete a seasonal reward or you get a reward pack or whatever, and you see the shake, you see pink diamond, galaxy opal, whatever a high tier is at the moment you pull this pack, and then you see 6'6" center power forward walking out of this pack, which will be a WNBA player. this will be very tough for a lot of people, and I'm afraid that this will happen a lot. The pack odds, you already know, they are weighted towards the bad cards. So when there are Dark Matters in packs, let's say there are 3 Dark Matters, one of them is Taco Fall, and then there's Chris Paul, and then there's Damian Lillard. You will not pull Taco Fall at the same rate that you pull Damian Lillard and Chris Paul. You will always be weighted towards the worst cards. The better cards will be pulled even tougher. It will be tough to pull them. So yeah, let's see. First impression is, I mean, they do what EAFC did, and I wish 2K to do that more, because I really like the Ultimate Team mode in FIFA or EAFC. But here for NBA 2K, adding female players is not a W, it's an L. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. But you cannot convince me. You cannot convince me, as long as, I mean, you can't add height to those players, right? So yeah, for a competitive environment, this will be trash. When they implement stuff like lineup restrictions for Showdown, lineup restrictions for several weekends in King of the Court, when you need those players, okay, then I'm fine. You'll need them, you can use them. Good cards will be good, but when you have to play your best lineup, you will not see any WNBA players in competitive game modes and lineups. And that's all I will say about this so far. Push the like button if you like this video. Support me. Going for 2.5k followers on YouTube, and subscribe if you're new. I'm a newbie to this one. Started this channel in German, and now we're going international. Excuse the accent. I'm working hard on it, but yeah, I like this too much to let it go. See you in the next video. Peace.